Hello, and thank you for joining us for this segment of Daily Bible Bites at Mount Olive Multicultural Community Church. Today is April 3rd, and we are in the first chapter of Exodus. We made it through Genesis as we go in chronological order. This is the sons of Jacob who accompanied him to Egypt with their families. The total was 70, for Joseph was already there. In due season, Joseph and his brothers died. Meanwhile, their descendants were increasing rapidly and filled the land of Goshen. Then a new king came to the throne of Egypt who felt no obligation to Joseph. He told his people, "These Israelis are becoming dangerous to us because there are so many. If war breaks out, they will join our enemies and fight against us." So the Egyptians made slaves of them. But the more the Egyptians mistreated them, the more the Israelis seemed to multiply. The Egyptians made the Hebrew slavery more bitter. Then Pharaoh instructed the Hebrew midwives to kill all Hebrew boys as soon as they were born. But the midwives feared God and let the boys live. The king demanded, "Why have you disobeyed my command?" "Sir," they told him, "the Hebrew women have their babies so quickly that we can't get there in time." And God blessed the midwives and gave them children of their own. Then Pharaoh commanded all of his people to throw the newborn Hebrew boys into the Nile River. So here we see, although there was calamity brewing, calamity was all around them, they ended up being enslaved. God's promises stood strong, that they would be multiplied and their descendants would be so many that they couldn't count them. So now you see the beginning of this beginning to unfold. They said that the Egyptians made them slaves, but they kept multiplying. And even though the command had gone forth that all of the boys were to be killed, because we know that if the Egyptian men ended up becoming intimate with the Israeli women, they would still be Egyptians, okay? So they wanted to kill away or kill off all of the Israeli men so that their population would stop growing. But they cannot do anything, nor can anybody else, to stop the promises and will of God. They just kept multiplying no matter what. And we know that labor can be intense, but the women said they can't get there. The midwives couldn't even get to these Israeli women quick enough to even assist them in birth and take those baby boys. They were giving birth just like that. Labor was less intense for them, and they were able to give birth, get those babies born, because the will of God and the promises of God are yea and amen. And there's nothing any man, woman, child, or anyone else can do to stop that. Thank you so much for joining us for this segment of Daily Bible Bites. Please join us over on the other side on the website, www.dltmoreministries.com. God bless you, and we'll see you back again soon. Bye-bye.